The Fly by Katherine Mansfield. "You're very snug in here," piped old Mr. Woodyfield, and he peered out of the great green leather armchair by his friend the boss's desk, as a baby peers out of its pram. His talk was over, and it was time for him to be off, but he did not want to go. Since he had retired, since his stroke, the wife and girls kept him boxed up in the house every day of the week except Tuesday. On Tuesday he was dressed and brushed and allowed to cut back to the city for the day, though what he did there the wife and girls couldn't imagine. Made a nuisance of himself to his friends, they supposed. Well, perhaps so. All the same, we cling to our last pleasures as the tree clings to its last leaves. So there sat old Woodyfield, smoking a cigar and staring almost greedily at the boss, who rolled in his office chair, stout, rosy, 5 years older than he, and still going strong, still at the helm. It did one good to see him. Wistfully, admiringly, the old voice added, "It's snug in here, upon my word." "Yes, it's comfortable enough," agreed the boss, and he flipped the Financial Times with a paper knife. As a matter of fact, he was proud of his room. He liked to have it admired, especially by old Woodyfield. It gave him a feeling of deep, solid satisfaction to be planted there in the midst of it, in full view of that frail old figure in the muffler. "I've had it done up lately," he explained, as he had explained for the past, how many weeks? "New carpet," and he pointed to the bright red carpet with a pattern of large white rings. "New furniture," and he nodded towards the massive bookcase and the table with legs like twisted treacle. "Electric heating." He waved almost exultantly towards the 5 transparent pearly sausages, glowing so softly in the tilted copper pan. But he did not draw old Woodyfield's attention to the photograph over the table of a grave-looking boy in uniform standing in one of those spectral photographers' parks, with photographers' storm clouds behind him. It was not new. It had been there for over 6 years. "There was something I wanted to tell you," said old Woodyfield, and his eyes grew dim, remembering. "Now, what was it? I had it in my mind when I started out this morning." His hands began to tremble, and patches of red showed above his beard. "Poor old chap, he's on his last pins," thought the boss, and feeling kindly he winked at the old man and said jokingly, "I'll tell you what, I've got—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?